Ever wondered what secrets ancient civilizations kept hidden from the world? Are you ready to uncover the shadows of history? Get ready to dive into the world of secret societies, where whispered conspiracies and hidden agendas shaped the ancient world. From mysterious rituals in underground chambers to covert meetings that decided the fate of empires, these secretive groups have fascinated historians and enthusiasts alike. In this video, we will journey through the clandestine corridors of power, exploring the enigmatic organizations that operated behind the scenes. So, make sure to stay with us until the end, because what we reveal might just change your entire perspective on history. Have you ever wondered about the mysterious forces that moved the gears of ancient civilizations? Stick around as we reveal the top 15 secret societies of the ancient world. Throughout history, these enigmatic groups have operated in the shadows, influencing politics, religion, and culture in profound ways. Let's embark on a journey to uncover these secret societies, starting with the first one on our list, the Eleusinian Mysteries. This ancient Greek cult was dedicated to Demeter and Persephone and promised initiates a deeper understanding of life, death, and rebirth through its secretive rites. Participants were sworn to absolute secrecy, and even today, much about their rituals remains unknown. Next, we have the Mithraic Mysteries, a Roman cult centered around the god Mithras, which included complex initiation ceremonies held in underground temples known as Mithraea. The cult's influence spread across the Roman Empire, attracting soldiers and elites alike. Moving on, we delve into the enigmatic world of the Pythagoreans. Founded by the philosopher Pythagoras, this society blended mathematics, philosophy, and mysticism, believing that numbers held the key to understanding the universe. Their strict communal lifestyle and secret doctrines made them both revered and feared in ancient Greece. As we continue our exploration, we encounter the enigmatic Druids of ancient Celtic societies. Known for their spiritual and political influence, the Druids were the educated elite, responsible for religious ceremonies, legal matters, and the preservation of knowledge through oral traditions. Their mysterious practices, shrouded in myth and legend, continue to captivate imaginations today. Our journey through the secret societies of the ancient world is just beginning. Stay with us as we reveal more about these clandestine groups that shaped history in ways we are only beginning to understand. Setting the scene, ancient conspiracies and hidden agendas. Imagine a world where the most powerful decisions were made not in public forums but in shadowy corners, and where knowledge was a guarded treasure passed down only to the chosen few. This is the world of ancient secret societies. These groups operated behind a veil of secrecy, their activities cloaked in mystery, and their true purposes known only to their inner circles. In ancient Egypt, priests of Ammon held sway over pharaohs and commoners alike, their influence stemming from their exclusive knowledge of religious rituals and state secrets. It was said that they could communicate directly with the gods, and this divine connection granted them unparalleled power. Across the Mediterranean, the Delphic oracle played a similar role in ancient Greece. Hidden away in an isolated temple, the oracle's ambiguous prophecies were believed to be messages from Apollo himself, guiding the fates of individuals and nations. Her pronouncements, deciphered by the priests, shaped political and military strategies in ways that were often incomprehensible to the uninitiated. Meanwhile, in ancient Rome, the Vestal Virgins held a unique position in society. These priestesses, sworn to celibacy and dedicated to maintaining the sacred fire of Vesta, wielded substantial influence. They were privy to state secrets, and their intercession was sought for important political decisions. Their power, though subtle, was undeniable, and their role remained shrouded in sacred mystery. Beyond the Mediterranean, the ancient Chinese secret societies like the Tong and the Heaven and Earth Society operated with complex hierarchies and clandestine rituals. These groups wielded significant socio-political influence, often acting as protectors of common people against corrupt officials and as champions of justice in an unjust world. These societies and many others across the ancient world wove intricate webs of influence and control, shaping the destinies of empires and individuals alike. Their hidden agendas, often concealed beneath layers of ritualistic secrecy and arcane knowledge, continue to intrigue and mystify scholars even today. As we delve deeper into the stories of these secret societies, we'll uncover the fascinating ways in which they manipulated the course of history, often in ways that still resonate with us in the modern era. So stay tuned as we continue to reveal the hidden machinations and secretive power plays that defined ancient civilizations. The second society we uncover is the Dionysian Mysteries, a secret cult from ancient Greece dedicated to Dionysus, the god of wine, fertility, and theater. This enigmatic group was known for its ecstatic rites, which involved music, dance, and the consumption of wine to induce a frenzied state of divine ecstasy. Initiates were believed to experience a mystical union with Dionysus, transcending the mundane and accessing a higher spiritual reality. Unlike the more structured Eleusinian mysteries, the Dionysian rites were fluid and spontaneous, allowing for a range of personal and collective experiences. The cult thrived in the rural areas and was particularly popular among women and the marginalized, providing a sense of community and empowerment. The secrecy surrounding the mysteries was paramount. Initiates swore oaths never to reveal the details of the rituals, ensuring that much about them remains shrouded in mystery to this day. Historical accounts suggest that the rites of Dionysus could be both liberating and disorienting, blurring the lines between the divine and the human. As we peel back the layers of this ancient cult, we see how it challenged the social norms of the time, offering a space for emotional expression and spiritual exploration. The Dionysian Mysteries not only provided solace and exhilaration to its followers, but also influenced art, literature, and theater in ancient Greece, leaving a lasting legacy that echoes through the ages. Join us as we continue to delve into the mesmerizing world of ancient secret societies, revealing more hidden truths and ancient enigmas. Next, we will explore the enigmatic cult of Isis, an ancient Egyptian society that promised eternal life and divine wisdom. Stay with us as we journey further into the shadows of history. The third society on our list is the Mithraic Mysteries, also known as the cult of Mithras, which flourished in ancient Rome. This secretive society was dedicated to the worship of Mithras, a deity associated with the sun, justice, and war. The cult was particularly popular among Roman soldiers and was known for its highly ritualistic and hierarchical nature. Initiation into the Mithraic Mysteries was no simple task. It involved a series of 7 grades, each representing a different level of spiritual attainment and requiring the initiate to undergo various trials and ceremonies. These rites were performed in underground temples known as Mithraea, which were designed to resemble caves and symbolize the cosmos. The centerpiece of Mithraic worship was the image of Mithras slaying a bull, a symbol of life, death, and rebirth. This act, known as the tauroctony, was believed to represent the triumph of light over darkness and the eternal struggle between good and evil. The Mithraic rituals were deeply symbolic, involving elements such as the sharing of a sacred meal, which echoed the Christian practice of communion. The secrecy of the Mithraic Mysteries was strictly enforced, with initiates swearing oaths never to reveal the details of their rituals. This air of mystery only added to the allure of the cult, making it an exclusive and prestigious group. Members believed that through their participation, they were not only securing their place in the afterlife, but also aligning themselves with the cosmic order. The influence of the Mithraic Mysteries extended beyond religion, affecting Roman military practices, art, and architecture. Mithraea have been discovered throughout the Roman Empire, from Rome itself to the farthest reaches of its borders, indicating the widespread reach and significance of the cult. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of this ancient society, we uncover a world where warriors sought spiritual enlightenment and strength through their devotion to Mithras. Their rituals and beliefs, though shrouded in secrecy, left an indelible mark on the history of Rome and continue to fascinate scholars and enthusiasts to this day. Stay with us as we continue to explore the secret societies of the ancient world, revealing more hidden truths and timeless enigmas. Up next, we will delve into the clandestine world of the cult of Isis, an ancient Egyptian society that promised eternal life and divine wisdom. The fourth society we uncover is the Eleusinian Mysteries, initiates of the underworld. This ancient Greek cult, centered around the worship of Demeter and Persephone, was one of the most significant religious rites in the classical world. The Eleusinian Mysteries promised initiates profound spiritual insight into the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. These secretive rites were held annually and involved elaborate ceremonies that symbolized Persephone's descent into the underworld and her return to the earth, a myth that mirrored the agricultural cycle of planting and harvest. Initiation into the mysteries was a deeply personal and transformative experience. Participants prepared through a series of preliminary rituals, including fasting and purification, culminating in the secretive ceremonies held at Eleusis. The core of the initiation was the enactment of sacred dramas, designed to evoke a deep emotional and spiritual response in the initiates. The climax of the rites involved a dramatic revelation, the details of which were known only to those who had undergone the initiation. This moment was believed to provide a direct encounter with the divine, granting the initiates a glimpse of the afterlife and a promise of immortality. The Eleusinian Mysteries were inclusive, open to men, women, slaves, and free citizens alike, reflecting their universal appeal. The secrecy surrounding the rituals was strictly maintained, with initiates bound by oaths never to divulge what they had experienced. This veil of secrecy ensured that the true nature of the mysteries remained hidden from outsiders, adding to their allure and mystique. The influence of the Eleusinian Mysteries extended beyond the religious sphere, shaping Greek culture, art, and literature. The themes of life, death, and rebirth explored in the mysteries resonated deeply with ancient audiences, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to fascinate historians and scholars today. As we delve deeper into the world of the Eleusinian Mysteries, we uncover a society that offered its followers a unique and transformative spiritual journey, bridging the gap between the mortal and the divine. Join us as we continue our exploration of ancient secret societies, revealing more hidden truths and timeless enigmas. Up next, we will delve into the clandestine world of the cult of Isis, an ancient Egyptian society that promised eternal life and divine wisdom. Stay with us as we journey further into the shadows of history. The fifth society on our journey is the cult of Isis, secrets of the Egyptian goddess. This ancient Egyptian society revolved around the worship of Isis, a goddess associated with motherhood, magic, and fertility. The cult of Isis promised its followers a path to eternal life and divine wisdom through its mysterious rites and teachings. Originating in Egypt, the cult's influence spread throughout the Greco-Roman world, attracting a diverse range of devotees from commoners to elites. Central to the cult's rituals were the myths surrounding Isis, Osiris, and their son Horus. These myths told the story of Osiris's death and resurrection, with Isis playing a pivotal role in his restoration, symbolizing themes of rebirth and eternal life. The rituals of the cult of Isis were elaborate and highly secretive. Initiates underwent a period of preparation, including fasting and purification, before they could participate in the sacred ceremonies. Key elements of the rituals included processions, hymns, and offerings, with initiates often experiencing visions or divine communications. One of the most significant aspects of the cult of Isis was the initiation ceremony, known as the Mysteries of Isis. This rite involved a symbolic death and rebirth, mirroring the myth of Osiris. The initiate, guided by a priest, would undergo a series of trials and symbolic acts, culminating in a revelation that was believed to grant knowledge of the afterlife and a deeper connection to the divine. The secrecy of the rites was strictly maintained, with initiates bound by oaths never to reveal the details of their experiences. This air of mystery added to the allure of the cult, making it a prestigious and sought-after group. The influence of the cult of Isis extended beyond religious practices, impacting art, literature, and even politics. Temples dedicated to Isis were constructed throughout the Roman Empire, and her image appeared on numerous artifacts symbolizing her widespread veneration. Devotees believed that by venerating Isis, they could gain her favor and protection, both in this life and the next. As the cult of Isis grew, it incorporated elements from other religious traditions, making it a syncretic and adaptable faith. This flexibility helped ensure its survival and growth in a diverse and changing world. The legacy of the cult of Isis is evident in the enduring fascination with ancient Egyptian religion and its symbols. The cult's promise of eternal life and divine wisdom continues to captivate historians and enthusiasts alike. As we unravel the secrets of the cult of Isis, we gain a deeper understanding of the spiritual landscape of the ancient world and the profound impact these secret societies had on their followers. Join us as we continue to explore the hidden truths and timeless enigmas of ancient secret societies. Next, we will delve into the fascinating world of the Orphic Mysteries, an ancient Greek cult that sought to understand the mysteries of the soul and the afterlife. Stay with us on this journey through history's most enigmatic and influential groups. The sixth society on our journey is the Pythagorean Brotherhood, mathematicians and mystics. This ancient Greek secret society was founded by the philosopher Pythagoras, who is best known today for the Pythagorean theorem in mathematics. However, the influence of Pythagoras and his followers extended far beyond geometry. They believed that numbers held the key to understanding the universe and that through the study of mathematics, one could gain insight into the divine order of the cosmos. The Pythagorean Brotherhood operated as a tightly knit community, adhering to strict rules of conduct and secrecy. Members lived communally, sharing possessions and adhering to a disciplined lifestyle that included vegetarianism and periods of silence. The Brotherhood's rituals and teachings were kept secret, known only to those initiated into the society. Central to Pythagorean belief was the concept of the harmony of the spheres, which posited that the planets and stars moved according to mathematical equations, creating a form of cosmic music. This idea reflected their belief in the inherent order and beauty of the universe, which could be understood through numbers and proportions. The Pythagoreans also delved into mysticism, believing in the transmigration of souls or reincarnation. They taught that the soul was immortal and would be reborn into different bodies over successive lifetimes. This belief influenced their ethical teachings as they emphasized the importance of living a virtuous life to ensure a favorable rebirth. Mathematics was not merely an intellectual pursuit for the Pythagoreans, it was a spiritual practice that brought them closer to the divine. They believed that by studying mathematical relationships, they could purify their minds and achieve a state of inner harmony. This pursuit of knowledge and spiritual enlightenment set the Pythagorean Brotherhood apart from other philosophical schools of their time. The influence of the Pythagorean Brotherhood extended beyond their own community. Their ideas about the relationship between mathematics and the cosmos influenced later philosophers, including Plato and the development of Western thought. The emphasis on secrecy and communal living also inspired other secret societies throughout history. As we delve deeper into the world of the Pythagorean Brotherhood, we uncover a society that sought to bridge the gap between science and spirituality, offering its followers a path to both intellectual and mystical enlightenment. Join us as we continue our exploration of ancient secret societies, revealing more hidden truths and timeless enigmas. Up next, we will explore the hidden wisdom of the Orphic Mysteries, an ancient Greek cult that sought to understand the mysteries of the soul and the afterlife. Stay with us as we journey further into the shadows of history. The seventh society on our list is the Orphic Mysteries, followers of the enigmatic Orpheus. This ancient Greek religious movement was based on the teachings and myths associated with Orpheus, the legendary musician and poet who was believed to have the ability to charm all living things with his music. The Orphic Mysteries offered initiates profound insights into the nature of the soul, the afterlife, and the mysteries of existence. Central to Orphic belief was the myth of Orpheus's descent into the underworld to rescue his beloved Eurydice. This tale symbolized the journey of the soul through life, death, and rebirth, themes that were deeply integrated into Orphic rituals and teachings. Orphic initiates were taught that the soul was divine and immortal, temporarily trapped in the physical body and destined to be reborn until it achieved purification and ultimate union with the divine. The rituals of the Orphic Mysteries were designed to help initiates achieve this purification and liberation. Initiates underwent a series of rites that included fasting, purification, and the recitation of sacred hymns attributed to Orpheus. These hymns were believed to possess mystical power capable of aligning the soul with the divine harmony of the cosmos. One of the key tenets of Orphic belief was the concept of metempsychoses, or the transmigration of souls. Initiates were taught that the soul would be reborn into different bodies over successive lifetimes, each new incarnation offering an opportunity for further purification. This belief in reincarnation influenced the ethical teachings of the Orphic Mysteries, emphasizing the importance of living a virtuous life to ensure a favorable rebirth. The Orphic Mysteries also included the use of sacred objects known as the Orphic tablets or gold leaves. These inscribed tablets were placed in the graves of initiates and contained instructions and passwords to help the soul navigate the afterlife and achieve a blessed existence in the next world. The Orphic Mysteries had a profound impact on Greek religion and philosophy. They introduced concepts of the immortality of the soul, purification, and ethical conduct that influenced later philosophical schools, including Pythagoreanism and Platonism. The emphasis on personal spiritual transformation and the pursuit of divine knowledge resonated deeply with ancient audiences and continues to fascinate scholars today. As we delve deeper into the secrets of the Orphic Mysteries, we uncover a society that sought to unravel the profound mysteries of existence and offer its followers a path to spiritual enlightenment and eternal bliss. Join us as we continue our exploration of ancient secret societies, revealing more hidden truths and timeless enigmas. Up next, we will delve into the clandestine world of the Essenes, a Jewish sect known for their ascetic lifestyle and mystical teachings. Stay with us as we journey further into the shadows of history. The eighth society on our list is the cult of Cybel, blood and secrecy. Also known as the Magna Mater or Great Mother, Cybel was a deity of fertility, nature, and wild animals originating from Phrygia in Anatolia. The cult of Cybel was characterized by its intense and often extreme practices, which included ecstatic dances, music, and even self-mutilation among the most devout followers. Central to the cult's rituals was the figure of Attes, a consort of Cybel, whose myth of death and rebirth played a vital role in the cult's ceremonies. According to legend, Attes castrated himself in a fit of madness and died, only to be resurrected by Cybel, symbolizing the cycle of life, death, and renewal. This myth was reenacted in the cult's most dramatic and secretive rites. The initiation ceremonies of the cult of Cybel were known for their intensity and secrecy. Initiates, known as Galli, would undergo a dramatic initiation process that included fasting, purification, and, in some cases, self-castration to emulate Attes's sacrifice. The rites were often performed in a state of frenzy, induced by music, drumming, and dancing, creating an atmosphere of heightened emotional and spiritual fervor. One of the most significant festivals associated with the cult was the Day of Blood, or Dies Sanguinis, held during the spring equinox. During this ritual, initiates would flagellate themselves, shedding their own blood as a form of devotion and a reenactment of Attes' suffering. The blood was believed to symbolize both purification and fertility, ensuring the renewal of the earth and the favor of the goddess. Despite the extreme nature of their practices, the cult of Cybel held a prominent place in the religious landscape of the Roman Empire. The cult was officially adopted by Rome in the 3rd century BCE, and the goddess's image was brought to the city, where it was housed in a grand temple on the Palatine Hill. The public ceremonies of the cult, such as processions and public games, were more accessible to the general populace, while the secretive and bloody rituals remained the domain of the initiated few. The influence of the cult of Cybel extended beyond religious practices, impacting Roman art, literature, and even politics. The dedication and fervor of its followers left a lasting impression on Roman society, and the dramatic nature of their rituals ensured that the cult remained a subject of fascination and intrigue. As we delve deeper into the world of the cult of Cybel, we uncover a society that embraced the extremes of human devotion and sought to connect with the divine through acts of profound sacrifice and secrecy. Join us as we continue our exploration of ancient secret societies, revealing more hidden truths and timeless enigmas. Up next, we will explore the mysterious world of the Essenes, a Jewish sect known for their ascetic lifestyle and mystical teachings. Stay with us as we journey further into the shadows of history. The 9th society on our list is the Samothracian Mysteries, guardian gods of the Aegean. This secretive religious society was centered on the island of Samothrace in the northern Aegean Sea, and it worshipped the enigmatic great gods known as the Priory. Unlike many other ancient secret societies, the Samothracian Mysteries welcomed anyone regardless of social status, nationality, or gender, making them uniquely inclusive for their time. The core of the Samothracian rites revolved around the initiation ceremonies that took place in the sanctuary of the great gods. These ceremonies were believed to grant initiates protection at sea and good fortune in life. The rituals were held in utmost secrecy and involved a series of purification rites, sacrifices, and the recitation of sacred hymns. Initiates, known as mystai, underwent a process of spiritual cleansing that prepared them to receive the divine mysteries. One of the most significant elements of the Samothracian Mysteries was the nocturnal initiation ceremony, which took place in the Telesterion, a large hall within the sanctuary. During this ceremony, initiates would experience a series of dramatic reenactments and symbolic acts designed to evoke a profound spiritual transformation. The exact details of these rites remain shrouded in mystery, as initiates were sworn to secrecy and forbidden to reveal what they had witnessed. Central to the Samothracian belief system was the myth of the divine twins, believed to be the offspring of Zeus and a mortal woman. These twins, known as the Dioscuri, were revered as protectors of sailors and patrons of safe voyages. The rituals often included invocations and sacrifices to these guardian deities, seeking their favor and protection. The influence of the Samothracian Mysteries extended beyond the island of Samothrace, attracting pilgrims from across the Greek world and beyond. The sanctuary became a major religious center, drawing visitors who sought the blessings and protection of the great gods. Many notable figures from history, such as Philip of Macedon and his son Alexander the Great, were said to have been initiated into these mysteries. The legacy of the Samothracian Mysteries continues to fascinate historians and scholars who strive to uncover the hidden rituals and beliefs that defined this ancient cult. The themes of protection, divine favor, and spiritual transformation resonate deeply with ancient audiences and offer a glimpse into the complex spiritual landscape of the ancient world. As we delve deeper into the secrets of the Samothracian Mysteries, we uncover a society that offered its followers profound spiritual experiences and a connection to the divine guardians of the Aegean. Join us as we continue our exploration of ancient secret societies, revealing more hidden truths and timeless enigmas. Up next, we will explore the clandestine world of the Essenes, a Jewish sect known for their ascetic lifestyle and mystical teachings. Stay with us as we journey further into the shadows of history. The 10th society on our list is the Essenes, the hidden monks of Judea. This ancient Jewish sect, believed to have existed from around the 2nd century BC to the 1st century CE, was known for its ascetic lifestyle and mystical teachings. The Essenes were a highly secretive community, living in isolated settlements and adhering to strict codes of conduct. They practiced communal living, sharing all possessions and dedicating their lives to prayer, study, and the pursuit of spiritual purity. Central to their beliefs was the idea of preparing for the coming of the Messiah and the establishment of God's kingdom on earth. The Essenes are perhaps best known today for their association with the Dead Sea Scrolls, a collection of ancient Jewish texts discovered in the Qumran caves near the Dead Sea. These scrolls include biblical manuscripts, apocryphal writings, and sectarian documents that provide insight into the beliefs and practices of the Essenes. The community at Qumran is believed by many scholars to have been an Essene settlement, where members meticulously copied and preserved these sacred texts. The ritual purity was of paramount importance to the Essenes. They practiced frequent ritual baths or mikvahs to cleanse themselves of impurities and maintain spiritual cleanliness. Their daily life was marked by a rigorous schedule of prayer, scripture reading, and communal meals. The Essenes followed a solar calendar, which differed from the lunar calendar used by mainstream Jewish society, and they celebrated their own set of religious festivals according to this calendar. One of the key aspects of Essene life was their initiation process. New members underwent a probationary period, during which they were tested for their commitment and adherence to the community's strict rules. After successfully completing this period, initiates were fully admitted into the community through a ritual that involved taking oaths of loyalty and secrecy. These oaths bound members to the community and its way of life, ensuring that the inner workings of the sect remained hidden from outsiders. The Essenes held a dualistic worldview, believing in the eternal struggle between the forces of good and evil. They saw themselves as the sons of light, destined to battle the sons of darkness in an apocalyptic confrontation that would usher in the Messianic age. This belief in an imminent cosmic battle shaped their way of life, as they sought to purify themselves and live in accordance with divine will to be worthy participants in this final struggle. Despite their isolation, the Essenes had a significant influence on the religious landscape of Judea. They were known for their ethical teachings, which emphasized humility, piety, and righteousness. Some scholars believe that the teachings of the Essenes may have influenced early Christian thought, particularly given the similarities between Essene practices and the teachings of John the Baptist and Jesus of Nazareth. As we delve deeper into the world of the Essenes, we uncover a society that sought to live in harmony with divine principles, preparing themselves for the coming of the Messiah through a life of asceticism and communal devotion. Their hidden way of life and mystical teachings continue to intrigue historians and religious scholars, offering a unique glimpse into the spiritual quest of an ancient community. Join us as we continue our exploration of ancient secret societies, revealing more hidden truths and timeless enigmas. Up next, we will explore the clandestine world of the cult of Serapis, a syncretic religion that combined elements of Greek and Egyptian traditions. Stay with us as we journey further into the shadows of history. The 11th society on our list is the cult of Dionysus, ecstasy and secrecy in ancient Greece. This ancient Greek cult was dedicated to Dionysus, the god of wine, fertility, and theater, and was renowned for its ecstatic and liberating rituals. The followers of Dionysus, known as Bacchantes or Maenads, participated in extravagant festivities that included music, dance, and the consumption of wine, which were believed to induce a frenzied state of divine possession. These rites, known as the Dionysian Mysteries, were characterized by their spontaneity and fervor, creating an atmosphere where participants could transcend their ordinary lives and connect with the divine. The rituals often took place in secluded woodland areas or mountainous regions, away from the prying eyes of society, allowing for an uninhibited expression of both joy and madness. During these gatherings, initiates would don fawn skins, carry thyrsi, which are staffs wrapped in ivy, and perform wild dances, often to the accompaniment of drums and flutes. At the core of the Dionysian rites was the belief in the dual nature of Dionysus, who embodied both the joy of life and the inevitability of death. This duality was reflected in the rituals, which oscillated between moments of frenzied celebration and solemn, reflective acts. One of the most profound aspects of the Dionysian Mysteries was the concept of sparagmos, or the ritual dismemberment of an animal, symbolizing the god's own death and rebirth. This act was believed to release divine energy and was followed by the communal consumption of the animal's flesh, reinforcing the bond between the god and his followers. The secrecy surrounding the Dionysian Mysteries was paramount. Initiates were sworn to absolute silence about the specifics of the rituals, which served to both protect the sanctity of the rites and enhance their allure. This veil of secrecy ensured that the true nature of the Dionysian experience remained enigmatic and exclusive, accessible only to those initiated into the cult. The cult of Dionysus was not only a religious movement but also a form of social and cultural rebellion. It provided an outlet for emotional expression and communal bonding, challenging the rigid social norms of ancient Greek society. The rites offered participants a sense of liberation and an opportunity to explore the boundaries of their identity, both individually and collectively. The influence of the Dionysian Mysteries extended beyond the religious sphere, shaping Greek theater, art, and literature. The themes of ecstasy, transformation, and the human connection to the divine found in the Dionysian rites echoed through the works of playwrights such as Euripides and shaped the development of Greek tragedy and comedy. As we delve deeper into the cult of Dionysus, we uncover a society that celebrated the complex interplay between joy and sorrow, life and death, freedom and restraint. The Dionysian Mysteries offered their followers a profound and transformative spiritual experience, bridging the gap between the mundane and the divine. Join us as we continue our exploration of ancient secret societies, revealing more hidden truths and timeless enigmas. Up next, we will delve into the clandestine world of the cult of Serapis, a syncretic religion that combined elements of Greek and Egyptian traditions. Stay with us as we journey further into the shadows of history. The 12th society on our list is the Thuggy Society, secret assassins of ancient India. This clandestine group, known as the Thugs, operated in the Indian subcontinent for centuries, from the medieval period up until the 19th century. The Thuggy Society was infamous for its ritualistic assassinations and its secretive nature, making it one of the most feared and enigmatic organizations in history. The Thugs worshipped the goddess Kali, the Hindu deity of destruction and rebirth, and believed that their acts of murder were a form of religious duty to appease her. Membership in the Thuggy Society was often hereditary, with the knowledge and practices passed down through generations. Young initiates, typically boys, were trained in the art of strangulation, which was the Thugs' preferred method of assassination. They used a silk or cloth scarf known as a rumul to silently and efficiently kill their victims, leaving no trace of violence. The Thuggy Society operated with a strict code of conduct and hierarchy. They traveled in groups, blending in with ordinary travelers or pilgrims, and would gain the trust of their potential victims before striking. Their operations were meticulously planned, ensuring that each member of the group had a specific role, whether it was scouting, luring, or disposing of the bodies. One of the key aspects of the Thuggy society was their use of secret signs and symbols to communicate among themselves. These clandestine signals allowed them to identify fellow thugs and coordinate their activities across vast distances. The thugs also had their own language known as Ramasi, which further added to their impenetrable veil of secrecy. The rituals of the Thuggy society were deeply religious. Before carrying out an assassination, thugs would perform specific rites to seek the blessings of Kali and ensure the success of their mission. They believed that by offering human sacrifices, they were maintaining the cosmic balance and fulfilling their spiritual obligations. The Thuggy society's activities eventually drew the attention of the British colonial authorities in India, who were both horrified and fascinated by the group's systematic approach to murder. In the 19th century, the British launched extensive efforts to eradicate the Thuggy society, employing a combination of military force and intelligence gathering. British officers like William Henry Sleeman played a crucial role in the campaign against the thugs, capturing and prosecuting many of the group's leaders. The fall of the Thuggy society marked the end of an era of secret assassinations in India, but their legacy remains a source of intrigue and horror. The stories and legends surrounding the thugs have inspired numerous books, films, and scholarly studies, highlighting the enduring fascination with this shadowy group. As we delve deeper into the world of the Thuggy society, we uncover a dark and secretive organization that wielded fear and violence as instruments of religious devotion. The thugs' blend of ritualistic murder and unwavering loyalty to their goddess offers a chilling glimpse into the lengths to which human beings will go in the name of faith. Join us as we continue our exploration of ancient secret societies, revealing more hidden truths and timeless enigmas. Up next, we will delve into the clandestine world of the cult of Serapis, a syncretic religion that combined elements of Greek and Egyptian traditions. Stay with us as we journey further into the shadows of history. The 13th society on our list is the Hashashin, shadowy figures of Persia. This secretive group, also known as the Order of Assassins, operated during the medieval period and was known for its skilled use of covert tactics and political intrigue. The Hashashin originated in the mountainous regions of Persia, where they established fortified strongholds that served as bases for their operations. Their founder, Hassan I Saba, was a charismatic leader who combined religious fervor with strategic brilliance, creating a network of devoted followers known as Fedayeen. Central to the Hashashin's methods was their use of targeted assassination to achieve political and religious objectives. They employed stealth, disguise, and psychological manipulation to eliminate key figures, including political leaders and rival religious authorities. The Hashashin were particularly feared for their willingness to sacrifice their own lives in the course of their missions, believing that martyrdom would grant them a place in paradise. The Hashashin's notoriety was fueled by their use of elaborate rituals and initiatory practices. New recruits underwent rigorous training, including physical conditioning, combat skills, and the art of blending into various social settings. One of the most striking aspects of their initiation was the use of intoxicants such as hashish to induce altered states of consciousness. This led to the popular, though likely apocryphal, belief that the Hashashin's name was derived from their use of hashish. The Hashashin's influence extended across the Middle East, with their reach stretching into the Levant and even parts of Europe. Their strongholds, such as the infamous Alamat Castle, became symbols of their enduring power and resilience. The Hashashin effectively used propaganda and psychological warfare to create an aura of invincibility, making their enemies live in constant fear of sudden and unpredictable attacks. Despite their fearsome reputation, the Hashashin also engaged in diplomacy and alliances when it suited their strategic goals. They maintained complex relationships with various Muslim and Christian factions, often navigating the shifting alliances of the Crusades. This adaptability allowed them to survive and thrive in a tumultuous political landscape. The decline of the Hashashin came with the rise of the Mongol Empire. The Mongol leader Hulagu Khan launched a series of campaigns against the Hashashin, culminating in the capture of Alamut Castle in the mid-13th century. This marked the end of the Hashashin as a significant political force, but their legacy endured in literature and folklore. The Hashashin's blend of religious zealotry, tactical precision, and psychological warfare continues to fascinate historians and popular culture. They are often depicted as archetypal assassins, embodying the themes of secrecy, loyalty, and relentless pursuit of their goals. The legends surrounding the Hashashin have inspired countless stories, from medieval chronicles to modern-day novels and films. As we delve deeper into the world of the Hashashin, we uncover a society that mastered the art of clandestine operations and left an indelible mark on the history of espionage and political intrigue. Join us as we continue our exploration of ancient secret societies, revealing more hidden truths and timeless enigmas. Up next, we will delve into the clandestine world of the cult of Serapis, a syncretic religion that combined elements of Greek and Egyptian traditions. Stay with us as we journey further into the shadows of history. The 14th society on our list is the cult of Serapis, Egyptian-Greek fusion and secret rites. This mysterious cult emerged during the Ptolemaic period in ancient Egypt as a result of the fusion between Greek and Egyptian religious traditions. Serapis, a deity combining elements of the Greek gods Zeus and Hades with the Egyptian god Osiris, was created to unify the diverse populations under Ptolemaic rule and to provide common ground for their spiritual practices. The cult of Serapis was notable for its elaborate and secretive rites, which were designed to appeal to the sensibilities of both Greek and Egyptian worshippers. The central figure of Serapis was depicted as a regal, bearded man, symbolizing a bridge between the two cultures. The cult promised its followers personal salvation and a deeper connection with the divine, making it an attractive spiritual path for many. Initiates of the cult of Serapis underwent a series of purification rituals and were introduced to the mysteries through a hierarchical system of initiation, much like other mystery religions of the time. These rites often involved symbolic acts of death and rebirth, reflecting the myths associated with Osiris and the Greek hero Orpheus. The rituals were conducted in temples known as Serapia, which were designed to evoke a sense of awe and mystery with their grand architecture and intricate symbolic decorations. A key aspect of the cult's secret rites was the emphasis on the afterlife. Followers of Serapis believed that by partaking in the mysteries, they would ensure a favorable journey in the afterlife and a reunion with the divine. The cult also incorporated elements of astrology and magic, which were common in Egyptian religious practices, adding to the allure and complexity of their beliefs. The secrecy surrounding the cult's practices was strictly maintained, with initiates bound by oaths never to disclose the inner workings of their rituals. This veil of mystery and the promise of esoteric knowledge drew many to the cult, including prominent individuals and members of the ruling elite. The Serapia became centers of cultural and spiritual life, hosting festivals and gatherings that celebrated the fusion of Greek and Egyptian traditions. The influence of the cult of Serapis extended throughout the Hellenistic world, with temples dedicated to the god found as far afield as Greece and Rome. The worship of Serapis demonstrated the syncretic nature of ancient religions, where deities and practices could be merged to create new forms of spiritual expression that resonated across different cultures. As we delve deeper into the world of the cult of Serapis, we uncover a society that sought to harmonize the spiritual traditions of two great civilizations, offering its followers a path to salvation and divine union through its secret rites. The legacy of Serapis and his cult continues to fascinate historians and scholars, shedding light on the complex interplay of religion, culture, and power in the ancient world. Join us as we continue our exploration of ancient secret societies, revealing more hidden truths and timeless enigmas. Up next, we will delve into the clandestine world of the mysteries of the Priory, an ancient cult centered on the island of Samothrace. Stay with us as we journey further into the shadows of history. The 15th society on our list is the Knights Templar, a Crusaders' secret order. This medieval Christian military order was founded in the early 12th century during the time of the Crusades, with the primary mission of protecting Christian pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land. The Knights Templar, or the poor fellow soldiers of Christ and of the Temple of Solomon as they were officially known, quickly became one of the most powerful and wealthy organizations of the medieval period. Their distinctive white mantles adorned with a red cross made them easily recognizable and feared on the battlefield. Central to the Knights Templars' operations was their secretive nature and internal hierarchy. The order was structured with a Grand Master at its head, supported by a council of senior knights and officers. Admission into the order required a solemn vow of chastity, poverty, and obedience, with new members undergoing a rigorous period of training and spiritual preparation. The secret rituals of the Knights Templar were closely guarded, adding to the mystique and allure of the order. Initiates were believed to undergo a symbolic ceremony that included the recitation of sacred vows and the performance of coded gestures and prayers, designed to reinforce their commitment to the order and its mission. The Knights Templar established a network of fortresses and commanderies across Europe and the Holy Land, which not only served as military bases but also became centers of economic activity. The order's immense wealth stemmed from a combination of donations, land holdings, and their pioneering role in early banking. The Templars developed an innovative system of finance that allowed pilgrims to deposit funds in one location and withdraw them in another, providing a level of security and convenience that was revolutionary for its time. Throughout their existence, the Knights Templar were involved in numerous military campaigns, playing a crucial role in the defense of the Crusader states. Their disciplined fighting force and strategic acumen earned them both respect and animosity. However, their rapid accumulation of wealth and influence also attracted suspicion and envy, particularly from secular and religious authorities. The downfall of the Knights Templar began in the early 14th century when King Philip IV of France, deeply indebted to the order, sought to eliminate their power. On Friday, October 13, 1307, a mass arrest of Templar knights was carried out across France, based on charges of heresy, blasphemy, and other grave accusations. The arrested knights were subjected to severe torture to extract confessions, and many were executed or imprisoned. The order was formally disbanded by Pope Clement V in 1312, ending the Templars' official existence, but their legacy and myths have endured through the centuries. The tales of the Knights Templar have inspired countless legends and conspiracy theories, from their alleged guardianship of the Holy Grail to their supposed involvement in secret societies like the Freemasons. The order's mysterious rituals, tragic downfall, an enduring symbol of the Red Cross on a white mantle continue to captivate historians, writers, and enthusiasts to this day. As we conclude our journey through the secret societies of the ancient world, the story of the Knights Templar stands as a testament to the enduring power of mystery, faith, and the quest for knowledge. Join us next time as we delve into more hidden truths and timeless enigmas that continue to shape our understanding of history. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the shadows of the past. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest explorations. The 16th society on our list is the Mysteries of Cybel and Attes, Secrets of Self-Castration. Originating in Phrygia and spreading throughout the Roman Empire, this ancient cult was dedicated to Cybel, the great mother of the gods, and her consort, Attes. Central to their practices was the dramatic myth of Attes, who, driven mad by divine influence, castrated himself and died, only to be resurrected by Cybel. This myth symbolized themes of death and rebirth, fertility and transformation, which were deeply embedded in the cult's rituals. The initiation into the mysteries of Cybel and Attes was a rigorous and intense process. Devotees, known as Galli, underwent a series of purification rites, including fasting and self-flagellation, to prepare themselves for the ultimate act of devotion, self-castration. This extreme act was seen as a way to emulate Attes's sacrifice, renouncing earthly desires to achieve spiritual transformation and divine favor. The initiates believed that through this act they could attain a closer union with Cybel and secure their place in the afterlife. The rituals were conducted in sacred spaces known as megaloncisia, where the architecture and decorations symbolized the mysteries of life and death. During the ceremonies, ecstatic music and frenzied dances created an atmosphere of heightened spiritual fervor. One of the most significant festivals in the cult's calendar was the Day of Blood, or Dies Sanguinis, held during the spring equinox. On this day, initiates and devotees participated in processions and dramatic reenactments of the myth of Attes, culminating in acts of self-mutilation and the offering of their blood to Cybel. Secrecy was paramount within the mysteries of Cybel and Attes. Initiates swore oaths never to reveal the specifics of their rites, ensuring that the true nature of their practices remained hidden from the uninitiated. The cult's emphasis on secrecy and extreme devotion made it both revered and feared, attracting followers who sought personal transformation and spiritual enlightenment. The influence of the mysteries of Cybel and Attes extended beyond religious practices, impacting the cultural and social spheres of the Roman Empire. The themes of death and rebirth explored in the rituals resonated deeply with ancient audiences, influencing art, literature, and even politics. Statues and temples dedicated to Cybel and Attes were constructed throughout the empire, serving as tangible reminders of the cult's presence and significance. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of Cybel and Attes, we uncover a society that embraced the extremes of human devotion and sought to connect with the divine through acts of profound sacrifice and secrecy. The legacy of this ancient cult continues to intrigue historians and scholars, offering insights into the complex spiritual landscape of the past. Join us as we continue our exploration of ancient secret societies, revealing more hidden truths and timeless enigmas. Stay with us on this journey through history's most enigmatic and influential groups. The 17th society on our list is the cult of Mithras, Roman soldiers' secret ceremony. This secretive cult flourished during the Roman Empire, particularly among soldiers and the military elite. Dedicated to the god Mithras, a deity associated with the sun, justice, and war, the cult's rituals were conducted in underground temples known as Mithraea, designed to resemble caves. These temples created a mysterious and secluded atmosphere, reflecting the secretive nature of the cult's practices. Initiation into the cult of Mithras was a significant and complex process. It involved a series of 7 grades, each representing a different level of spiritual attainment and requiring the initiate to undergo various trials and ceremonies. These grades were known as Corax, Nymphus, Miles, Leo, Perses, Heliodromus, and Pater, with each level involving specific rites and symbolic acts. The initiation ceremonies often included tests of courage and endurance, such as symbolic battles or ordeals, to prove the initiate's dedication and readiness to advance within the cult. Central to Mithraic worship was the image of Mithras slaying a bull, a motif known as the tauroctony. This act symbolized the triumph of light over darkness and the renewal of life, with the bull's blood representing fertility and rebirth. The tauroctony was often depicted in detailed reliefs within Mithraea, serving as the focal point of the temple and the rituals conducted there. The symbolic act of slaying the bull was believed to release cosmic energy, which initiates sought to harness and align themselves with. The rituals of the cult of Mithras were deeply symbolic and included elements such as the sharing of a sacred meal, which echoed the Christian practice of communion. This meal, known as the sacramentum, typically involved bread and wine, symbolizing the body and blood of Mithras and reinforcing the bond between the god and his followers. The secrecy of the Mithraic Mysteries was strictly enforced, with initiates swearing oaths never to reveal the details of their rituals. This air of mystery only added to the allure of the cult, making it an exclusive and prestigious group. Mithraic temples or Mithraea have been discovered throughout the Roman Empire, from Rome itself to the farthest reaches of its borders, indicating the widespread reach and significance of the cult. The underground nature of these temples represented the cosmic cave in which Mithras was said to have slain the bull, creating a sacred space separate from the mundane world. The influence of the Mithraic Mysteries extended beyond religion, affecting Roman military practices, art, and architecture, with many soldiers seeking spiritual enlightenment and strength through their devotion to Mithras. The cult of Mithras offered its followers a path to spiritual enlightenment and a sense of camaraderie, important to soldiers who often faced the uncertainties and dangers of military life. Membership in the cult provided a network of support and mutual respect, fostering a sense of brotherhood and unity among its members. Despite its secrecy, the legacy of the cult of Mithras continues to fascinate scholars and enthusiasts today, shedding light on the spiritual and social dynamics of the Roman Empire. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of the cult of Mithras, we uncover a world where warriors sought both spiritual and physical strength through their devotion. The rituals and beliefs of this ancient society, though shrouded in secrecy, left an indelible mark on the history of Rome and continue to captivate our imaginations. Join us as we continue our exploration of ancient secret societies, revealing more hidden truths and timeless enigmas. Up next, we will delve into the clandestine world of the Orphic Mysteries, an ancient Greek cult that sought to understand the mysteries of the soul and the afterlife. Stay with us as we journey further into the shadows of history. The 18th society on our list is the Ordo Templi Orientis, the controversial occultists. Founded in the early 20th century, this secretive organization blended esoteric traditions, mystical philosophies, and occult practices from various ancient sources. The Ordo Templi Orientis, often abbreviated as OTO, was initially influenced by Freemasonry, but soon developed its own unique rituals and doctrines under the guidance of Aleister Crowley, a prominent and controversial figure in the world of the occult. Crowley, who became the head of the OTO in 1920, introduced the law of the lemma as the central tenet of the order. The law of the lemma, encapsulated in the phrase, "Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law," emphasized individual will and spiritual freedom, blending elements of Eastern and Western mystical traditions. This philosophy was detailed in Crowley's book, The Book of the Law, which became the foundational text for the OTO. The OTO's structure was hierarchical, with 11 degrees of initiation, each involving elaborate rituals designed to impart esoteric knowledge and spiritual enlightenment. These degrees were divided into three main sections: the Man of Earth Triad, the Lover Triad, and the Hermit Triad, each representing different stages of spiritual development. The initiation ceremonies often included symbolic death and rebirth, reflecting the OTO's emphasis on personal transformation and the quest for higher consciousness. Central to the OTO's rituals was the Gnostic Mass, a ceremonial rite designed to celebrate the mysteries of life, death, and rebirth. During the Gnostic Mass, participants engaged in symbolic acts that represented the union of opposites and the balance of spiritual forces. The Mass was seen as a way to align the participants with the divine and to experience a profound sense of spiritual communion. The OTO also incorporated elements of sex magic into its practices, which was highly controversial and a significant departure from traditional occult practices. Crowley believed that sexual energy could be harnessed as a powerful tool for spiritual transformation and magical workings. This aspect of the OTO's rituals drew significant attention and controversy, contributing to the order's enigmatic and often misunderstood nature. Despite its controversial practices, the OTO attracted a diverse membership, including artists, writers, and intellectuals who were drawn to its emphasis on personal freedom and spiritual exploration. The order's influence extended beyond occult circles, impacting various cultural and artistic movements in the early 20th century. The OTO's legacy continues to be a subject of fascination and debate among scholars and occult enthusiasts. Its teachings and rituals, though often shrouded in mystery and controversy, offer a unique perspective on the interplay between spirituality, individual will, and the pursuit of higher knowledge. As we delve deeper into the Ordo Templi Orientis, we uncover a society that sought to push the boundaries of spiritual and magical practice, challenging conventional norms and exploring the depths of human potential. Join us as we continue our exploration of ancient and modern secret societies, revealing more hidden truths and timeless enigmas. Up next, we will delve into the clandestine world of the Rosicrucians, a mystical order that has captivated the imagination of generations. Stay with us as we journey further into the shadows of history. The 19th society on our list is the Priory of Sion, a fact or fabrication. This enigmatic group has captured the imagination of many and has been the subject of numerous books, articles, and conspiracy theories. Unlike many of the other secret societies we have discussed, the Priory of Sion's origins and authenticity are hotly debated. According to the claims of its proponents, the Priory of Sion was founded in 1099 by Godfrey of Bouillon during the First Crusade, with the aim of protecting and preserving sacred knowledge related to the bloodline of Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene. This lineage, they argue, has been guarded by a succession of Grand Masters, including notable historical figures such as Leonardo da Vinci, Isaac Newton, and Victor Hugo. The story of the Priory of Sion gained widespread attention in the 20th century, largely due to the efforts of Pierre Plantard, a Frenchman who claimed to be the rightful Grand Master of the organization. Plantard asserted that the Priory was intricately connected to the Knights Templar and that it had influenced significant events and decisions throughout history. These claims were further popularized by the publication of The Holy Blood and the Holy Grail, a book that explored the supposed secrets of the Priory, and later by Dan Brown's best-selling novel, The Da Vinci Code, which brought the legend to mainstream audiences around the world. However, extensive investigations and scholarly research have cast serious doubt on the existence and legitimacy of the Priory of Sion. It has been revealed that the documents linking the Priory to the Knights Templar and other illustrious figures were forgeries, fabricated by Plantard and his associates in the 1960s. These documents, known as the Dossier Secrets, were deposited in the French National Library, lending an air of credibility to the claims. But upon closer examination, historians and researchers have debunked these documents as elaborate hoaxes. Despite the overwhelming evidence against its historical authenticity, the legend of the Priory of Sion continues to fascinate and inspire. The allure of secret knowledge, hidden bloodlines, and grand conspiracies resonates with many, fueling speculation and debate. The Priory has become a symbol of the eternal human quest for deeper truths and the desire to uncover hidden connections in the tapestry of history. As we delve deeper into the story of the Priory of Sion, we encounter a blend of myth, forgery, and modern intrigue. Whether fact or fabrication, the tale of the Priory reflects our enduring fascination with the mysteries of the past and the power of belief to shape our understanding of history. Join us as we continue our exploration of ancient and modern secret societies, revealing more hidden truths and timeless enigmas. Up next, we will delve into the clandestine world of the Rosicrucians, a mystical order that has captivated the imagination of generations. Stay with us as we journey further into the shadows of history. The 20th society on our list is the Rosicrucians, seekers of hidden knowledge. Emerging in the early 17th century, the Rosicrucians claimed to be a secretive brotherhood of mystics who possessed esoteric wisdom dating back to ancient times. Their mysterious origins are shrouded in legend, with early Rosicrucian manifestos such as the Fama Fraternitatis and the Confessio Fraternitatis describing a secret society founded by the enigmatic figure Christian Rosencreutz, allegedly in the late Middle Ages. According to the narratives, Rosencreutz traveled the world, learning occult secrets from sages in the Middle East before returning to Europe to establish the Rosicrucian order. The Rosicrucians' teachings combined elements of alchemy, mysticism, and hermeticism, promising spiritual enlightenment and the attainment of hidden knowledge. The order's central tenets focused on the pursuit of wisdom, the study of nature, and the belief in a hidden spiritual reality accessible through personal transformation and inner awakening. Unlike other secret societies, the Rosicrucians often emphasized that their true members remained hidden, revealing themselves only to those deemed worthy. One of the pivotal aspects of Rosicrucian belief was the concept of the invisible college, a metaphorical assembly of enlightened individuals who worked to advance human knowledge and spiritual growth. The Rosicrucians saw themselves as part of this larger, invisible network, contributing to the betterment of humanity through their esoteric studies and practices. They believed that true wisdom could only be attained through direct personal experience, and that this wisdom was often encoded in symbols and allegories accessible only to those with the requisite understanding. Central to Rosicrucian practice was the study of alchemy, not only as a means of transmuting base metals into gold, but also as a metaphor for the spiritual transformation of the individual. The alchemical process symbolized the purification of the soul and the attainment of higher consciousness. Rosicrucian texts often contained elaborate allegorical descriptions of alchemical experiments, emphasizing the inner journey towards enlightenment. The secrecy surrounding the Rosicrucians' activities and the cryptic nature of their writings contributed to their aura of mystery and fascination. Their influence spread throughout Europe, inspiring a wave of interest in esotericism, mysticism, and the occult. Many prominent figures in European intellectual and scientific circles, such as Isaac Newton and Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz, were intrigued by Rosicrucian ideas which deeply influenced the cultural and intellectual landscape of the time. Despite their elusive nature, the Rosicrucians left a lasting legacy that continues to intrigue and inspire. The symbolism and teachings associated with the Rosicrucian tradition have been incorporated into various spiritual and philosophical movements, influencing modern esoteric societies and contributing to the ongoing quest for hidden knowledge. The Rosicrucians embody the timeless human desire to understand the mysteries of the universe and to seek wisdom that transcends the ordinary. As we delve deeper into the world of the Rosicrucians, we uncover a society that sought to bridge the gap between the material and the spiritual, offering its followers a path to enlightenment through the exploration of ancient wisdom and mystical practices. Join us as we continue our exploration of ancient and modern secret societies, revealing more hidden truths and timeless enigmas. Up next, we will delve into the clandestine world of the Illuminati, an organization that has become synonymous with conspiracy theories and hidden power. Stay with us as we journey further into the shadows of history. The 21st society on our list is the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, Magicians and Mystics. This influential secret society was founded in the late 19th century in England and became a cornerstone of modern occultism. The Golden Dawn was dedicated to the study and practice of magic, alchemy, Kabbalah, and other esoteric traditions. Its members included well-known figures such as the poet W.B. Yeats and the notorious occultist Aleister Crowley. The Golden Dawn was structured into 3 hierarchical orders, each representing different levels of spiritual attainment and magical proficiency. The outer order, known as the First Order, focused on foundational teachings and practical magic. Members studied subjects like astrology, divination, and the construction of magical tools. After demonstrating sufficient mastery, members could advance to the Second Order, which delved deeper into more complex rituals, alchemical processes, and mystical practices. The Third Order, or the Inner Order, was reserved for those who had achieved significant spiritual enlightenment and were considered highly adept magicians. Central to the Golden Dawn's teachings was the belief in the interconnectedness of all things and the idea that through ritual and meditation, individuals could access higher spiritual realms. The society's rituals were elaborate and rich in symbolism, often drawing on a blend of Egyptian, Greek, and Jewish mystical traditions. One of the most significant ceremonies was the neophyte initiation, where candidates underwent a symbolic rebirth, representing their transition from the mundane to the esoteric. The Golden Dawn utilized a complex system of correspondences, aligning various elements such as planets, colors, and Hebrew letters with specific magical practices. This systematic approach was intended to help practitioners achieve a deeper understanding of the universal laws and to harness the forces of nature for personal transformation and spiritual growth. The Society's teachings emphasized the importance of inner work, encouraging members to engage in practices like meditation, visualization, and pathworking, which is a form of guided meditation through the stages of the Kabbalistic tree of life. Secret knowledge and initiation were key components of the Golden Dawn's appeal. Each level of initiation came with its own set of rituals and teachings, which were revealed only to those who had completed the preceding stages. This structure not only maintained the Society's mystique, but also created a sense of progression and achievement for its members. The emphasis on personal growth and mastery of esoteric arts attracted many individuals seeking deeper spiritual insight and power. The Golden Dawn's impact extended beyond its own membership, influencing a wide range of subsequent occult movements and esoteric societies. Its teachings on magic and mysticism have been incorporated into modern Wicca, the Lemma, and other contemporary spiritual practices. Despite internal conflicts and schisms, the legacy of the Golden Dawn endures, testament to its profound influence on Western esotericism. As we delve deeper into the Hermetic order of the Golden Dawn, we uncover a society that sought to bridge the gap between the visible and the invisible worlds, offering its followers a path to enlightenment through the study and practice of ancient wisdom and magical arts. Join us as we continue our exploration of ancient and modern secret societies, revealing more hidden truths and timeless enigmas. Up next, we will delve into the clandestine world of the Illuminati, an organization that has become synonymous with conspiracy theories and hidden power. Stay with us as we journey further into the shadows of history. We've wandered through the shadows of ancient corridors, unveiling the hidden mysteries of the past. Remember, the past is never truly gone. It echoes through history, influencing the present in ways we may not even realize. From the Eleusinian Mysteries to the Priory of Sion, these secret societies show us how power, knowledge, and spirituality have intertwined throughout the ages. Their rituals, beliefs, and clandestine activities have left an indelible mark on history, shaping cultures, religions, and even modern thought. These societies remind us of the timeless human quest for meaning, wisdom, and connection to something greater than ourselves. By exploring their secrets, we gain a deeper understanding of our own history and perhaps a glimpse into the mysteries that still surround us. If you've enjoyed this journey through the hidden realms of the past, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest explorations. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, keep seeking the truths that lie beyond the shadows. Which secret society intrigued you the most? Was it the enigmatic Druids, the shadowy Hashashin, or perhaps the mystical Pythagorean Brotherhood? We would love to hear your thoughts, so comment below. And if you enjoyed this journey through history's hidden corridors, don't forget to subscribe for more thrilling dives into history's mysteries. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, keep exploring the secrets of the past.